In live stream, got it.
Let me double check.
Hello, yeah.
Awesome. So I think we are live now. So
Right.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Assalamualaikum dear
Wassalam.
community. Assalamualaikum Masroor and Zohair. A very
Wassalam.
warm welcome to all of you on this weekend. I know everybody must be in a very relaxing mode, and some of us must be preparing already for the busy schedule of next week. So,
Yes.
in all the hustle and bustle, we bring you a very exciting 30 minutes of learning and development, especially excited because this pertains to two courses that we have been wanting to launch, and finally, we have found the right people, the right mentors, and the right trainers for our community who can uh, lead the process of establishing the right course setting for our community. So, dear Eddies, we are launching two courses. Number one, we are launching Intro to Coding C++, and we are also launching Mastering Facebook Ads. Both these courses are very pertinent to the skill development stream that we've been trying to establish. They're very pertinent for people who are working and also for people who are freelancing while continuing their studies. So I hope all of you take full advantage of the information that is going to be shared. I'll just introduce the format for the day. How are we going to go about everything? And then, of course, if you are with us, please feel free to ask any questions and we'll try to address those questions as well. So, this is an informative session. So, we'll try to focus on giving you as much information as possible on the course. As you all know, our promise to you is that we are going to make sure that we bring you courses that benefit you, and we connect the courses with your immediate active and professional needs. So we are not going to sell you anything. We are going to make sure that it is something that you require, and it is something that helps you grow and perform well in your professional stream. And with that being said, I would now like to ask our panel to introduce themselves and give their brief introduction to both of to all the community. So, if you may, one by one, Masroor and Zohair, please introduce yourselves to the community.
Okay, let me start first. My name is Masroor Ijaz. I'm a developer, professional developer since 2010. Worked on various languages, C, C++. Professionally, I started with C Sharp, ASP.NET back in 2010. Then switched to PHP because PHP was really hot, just like JavaScript these days, React and JavaScript these days. So yeah, PHP was really hot at that time. Work a lot on PHP and did job for 2000 from 2010 to 2014. Then I started my own startup, Expert E-commerce, which was the name of the startup actually. Able to grow up to 10 people team. CaliberApparel.com was the website. If you still search, the website is down due to some hanky panky that caused that started to shut down. But if you still search Caliber Apparel, you can still see Trustpilot scores and all that. Of course, ignore a few starting score. They are negative since all the team left. So yeah, but the biggest achievement did via Caliber Apparel, which was also on PHP, is that we literally made more than $1 million, alhamdulillah, on bootstrap, not a single penny from venture capitalists. We in sales. That was our biggest achievement. And then, our Pakistani guy who was an accountant, he got greedy and ran away with our money. So we have to shut it down. Now, alhamdulillah, I'm in a good phase, already teaching two guys, one from Maju, one from Fast, the coding with C++ that I'm gonna teach here. And currently, other than that, PHP also work on all kind of PHP frameworks, Laravel, say CodeIgniter, V framework, also on CMS like WordPress, also Joomla. There was used to be Joomla, but now it's no longer exists. Also try my hand on Magento and Drupal, but they completely sucks, and literally professional industries throw them out. Okay. Other than that, I again I can switch language in just a matter of second. That's not a big deal. So I may at that time in 2018, yeah, it was 2018. React Native wasn't in the market at that time. Xamarin was really going hot as a cross-platform app development. So yeah, I even built a caliberapparel.com website that we are running, e-commerce website. It's prototype on Xamarin by taking 2 months course on Udemy and develop in 3 months. Currently, I'm working on React.js, MongoDB, Socket.io, Node.js, and the two huge products, and they will be launched, inshallah. One is completely done, and second will be done in say week or two, and inshallah we will launch it. I can say next month. Yeah. So that's my complete intro. That's my I'm a veteran coder, a veteran programmer, and I have also written that I have OCD, obsessive coding disorder. If there is a bug, I can't sleep. Then there is still a bug that and that I was thinking about fixing tomorrow. But after this meeting, I'll first fix the bug, then I'll go and meet my relatives. So yeah, that's my intro.
Thank you very much, Masood, for sharing all this information. To be honest, being a non-technical person, a lot of the information and the jargon that you shared went swish, swish, swish like metric. But I'm pretty sure that for the people with technical background and जिन लोगों को कोडिंग में इंटरेस्ट है या प्रोग्रामिंग में इंटरेस्ट है उन तक आपका मैसेज पहुंच गया होगा.
चाहे तो मैं उर्दू में भी थोड़ा सा बता सकता हूँ अगर आप चाहें तो. अगर आप चाहें.
I think it was fine, and I think the bottom line is that Mashoor is a very experienced veteran and a developer. He has seen
An active
language
coder.
time or 2010 say he has been involved in the industry, so he has a lot of experience. He has seen the industry grow, and he has seen, and he has almost tried his hands on every new thing that has come in the industry. So very happy to have Masroor with us, and like he has pointed out, one of the things that make him very special, or the USP, is that he has OCD, but a good one for a coder. So thank you very much, Masoor. And now I'll move on to the
Welcome, sir.
second point, which is very interesting for me as a business owner or a founder of a company, which is how to use Facebook ads, because it gets tricky, it gets tiring, it gets exhausting, and which is why we have Zuhair, who will help us make it simple, and he'll help us understand how to master Facebook ads. But before we can jump on to that, Zuhair, we want to know who you are, what have you been up to, and what's your background.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. So here this side. So a bit of an introduction about me. I started my media career with an internship in Group M Pakistan. That was way back in 2013, towards the end of 2013. So वहाँ से start किया, and then before that I had graduated from UK, London, And this is where I developed the interest in advertising, what advertising wahan pe pada. We researched a lot. I also worked on a few campaigns. At that time, wahan pe Olympics ho raha tha in London. So I worked with them on their few social media campaigns and stuff. So this is where I started my interest in media. And then when I came to Pakistan, I did a few odd jobs before I got an opportunity to work with a lot of high ranked people in Group M, because they have a very rigorous internship program. So this is where I started. And then after my brief internship, I moved to Starcom as a management trainee. And wahan pe then mera full-fledged media career start hua. And at that point in time, yes, Facebook and YouTube were growing in Pakistan, but globally they were quite high in terms of advertising, especially with Facebook. And then I constantly had a growth there, and that's worked about 2.5 years in Starcom. And then I moved on to the client side, which is Candyland Pakistan. So I was their media manager. So I helped them set up their digital and traditional media wing, because they had it was a very local name. They had never advertised on TV or digital before. So I had to start start with them, teaching how Facebook works at that time, how digital marketing works. And then uske baad, I got an opportunity to work in Engro, which is Friesland Campina, as a media manager again. And again, my role was there to work on media campaigns, digital marketing strategy, etc. And then finally, I moved to Malaysia. And here I've worked on a variety of different clients, which includes Oreo, and then which includes Dettol, uh, Durex, and then other baby and formula brands. It all some technology clients as well, which includes Lenovo, Citibank. In Pakistan, I've also worked on Cadbury Dairy Milk, Allpers. So I have a list of about 10 to 12 very big brands that I work with. So एक चीज मैंने ये realize किया कि now Pakistan has become a market where digital advertising is equally important as much as TV. TV, yes. For example, if you compare Pakistan with countries like Malaysia, Singapore, because I'm leading those markets here, TV you can never finish in Pakistan because TV penetration is quite high. But at the same time, the way smartphones and Facebook advertising is growing, you cannot ignore them anymore. So if you see, if आप कोई छोटे से छोटा client उठा के देख लें, versus you can pick up the biggest clients, your Nestle's and your Engros or your or any other big client, Unilever's. They have a huge marketing spend, and almost more than 50 to 60% of it goes behind Facebook marketing. So this is where I feel that we need more people in Pakistan who can do Facebook marketing and do it in the right way. Because LinkedIn maybe I get a lot of messages that talk to me about how can we learn Facebook marketing and stuff. And I feel with the kind of experience I have, I can. So it's not an easy journey teaching Facebook marketing ads in 1 month, but I can give you something to start with, and then make you at least make yourself more resourceful versus not knowing something. So आपको अभी जैसे अगर कुछ नहीं आता about Facebook marketing, at the end of the day you will be able to run a campaign on your own basis what you want to achieve. So this is where I felt that it is important, especially in the Pakistani market, if people want to increase their interest towards media agencies, towards digital marketing, and want to learn that kind of advertising and marketing. Yeah, that's all about it.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Zohair. And I do agree with you. As a startup, we also struggled or got tricked by Facebook into running a lot of campaigns without getting the desired results. And then one day we figured out that, we were doing it all wrong, and we needed to learn. So we are also hoping that we'll be able to, I personally am hoping I'll be able to learn a lot from both of you. And with that being said, I would also, on behalf of the audience, would like to understand that what is going to be the ideal target audience for the two courses that have been designed. So for both of you, you must have designed the outline keeping in mind the ideal target audience for the course. right? So like Zohair said that, it'll be a starting point, and at least after the course, you will have made some progress. And what is the right person, or who's the right person, or the right beneficiary for this course, who should apply to this course? So, Masroor, if you may answer this question, and then Zuhair, you can answer the same question. Who's it for?
Okay, let me start first. It is for anyone. Anyone, I mean, uh, like a postgraduate student who can't code. Mainly math aggregates is them. Okay, because universities are here. They just teach theories, and currently the students I am I'm teaching, they're also postgraduate but can't code. But Alhamdulillah, now they're doing extremely good coding and all that. Also, if you don't want to go to university and you just clear your inter or whatever you're waiting for your result, or just just pass your metric, and you have you're somewhat good in maths like equation and things like that, then you can also come. That's not a big deal. Programming is, or especially in current languages like React.js, JavaScript, PHP, they have made coding whole lot easier. When I started, I actually I used to code back in 2002 and 2003, 4, 5 as well. I was active part of the game called Doom community. It was an open source C++ project. It's also a game, as you know it. So yeah, the coding is nowadays is really easy. The reason, and I also, which you will gonna ask later, but I'm gonna clarify here. Reason I choose C++ is that it's the most hardest language to master, but it will clear all your basic programming concept wherever you go in the world. Like they will ask, they will only, I literally give, say, 15 to 16 interview here in Pakistan. Some goes well, some not so well, but they always ask repetitive question like, oh, what is access modifier, access specific modifier, private, public, protected, and what is abstract class, basic question. So C++ cover all of these things. All right. So in my case, C++, yeah, it will cover all the basics and everything. And after that, and the student who will complete all the question, all the tasks, I will give them all the exam, all the challenges, and the ones who complete them, I can take them to whatever platform they want. They want to switch to PHP. I was working on C sharp. C sharp is similar to Java, and Java is similar to C++. So I started my career with C sharp, as I've told you, and literally, it only took me 3 days to come to PHP because there was no concept of MVC frameworks at that time. That's why I have chosen C++. So it's maybe 2 or 3 month course because it's involved practicing a lot of questions. I'll give them. They have to practice. I'll do come online 2 hours a day, but yeah, as I've told Madam Sana, that of course, the badge you'll give me, some will be a genius, some will be a weaker student. I'll always encourage to code in group. Just not share your code like there is some genius guy and he solves the problem like this. Tuck. So if other guy is stuck, he should help him out, not by sharing all the code, but teaching him like, where are you studying, what is your problem, and everything. So this is the thing.
Amazing. So, in a nutshell, the course is for anyone who wants to learn coding, anyone who has interest in mathematics or
बिल्कुल
with equations and who wants to
हाँ
start coding. And because C++ is the toughest language, so once they master C++, they can easily learn any other language, and they can
yes
start coding and making some
हाँ
money for themselves.
Yeah, also, I want to add one thing. For example, you are not taking it, but let me tell you just a example. Variables. Variables exist in all languages, but variables type like integer. Integer. What is integer? Integer in C++ are numbers without any float. Float for example, you have to enter 6 in C++. You first have to declare integer, then whatever the variable name is equal to 6. If I have to enter 6.655, I have to declare it float. In JavaScript, in PHP, there is no concept of data type. This is called data type. You just have to type A is equal to 6, B is equal to this, C is equal to this. It will automatically pick up the type. So you just have to write the basic bare bone of programming, if else, and most of the thing Laravel is as you know, Laravel is the most hottest framework of PHP right now. Most of the thing is already, and they have already built it for you, like pagination. You don't have to code pagination, you just have to copy and paste the code. Same goes for React.js. I literally copy and pasted the code for pagination. I don't know, when I started, and we have to write the pagination code from the scratch, and these things weren't available. So programming nowadays is become really easy. And once they completed that course, I will make sure all those guys that completed the course, I will either I'll first teach them some PHP, which is nothing compared to C++. It's nothing. Seriously, it's nothing. Framework concept, just I have to give them just MVC concept, and they will understand in seconds, and then get them on YouTube video. And also for React.js I'm currently working on. These are the two hottest languages, as I said. These are the two hottest languages and marketing languages. So C++ actually, C++ actually I will use that to build their core concepts. Once and Alhamdulillah, my core, I'm a good coder. People say, I don't say, I don't consider myself, but people say, Alhamdulillah, I'm a very genius, I'm a good coder. And that is because I've just studied two books related to C++, Introduction to C++, which I'm going to teach in this course, and other advanced book, Object-Oriented Programming with C++. So once you master this language, you can, these languages are childish. PHP, React, and JavaScript, these are literally childish languages. You can, I can switch them in 2 to 3 days. That's not a big deal. So yeah, sorry, again, cutting off. My main goal is to get them a job after, say, 3 or 4 month course, to get them to the latest language that is hot. React is going really hot. They're paying up to 3K, 300K PKR to 250K. React Native and things like such. And also, and I will learn after these two React.js project launch. I'll be learning Solitude. It's an JavaScript framework. It is for Ethereum, for cryptocurrency. Will be jumping on them and developing a product regarding cryptocurrency as well. Yes, sir.
Thank you for such elaborate answer. So I hope the message got across, and people who are interested in all the technologies that Masoor has mentioned, this course is for you. And now moving on to Zuhair. So Zuhair, when you designed this course, what was the profile that you kept in mind? Who is this for? Who is going to benefit the most from this course?
Yeah, thanks. So I'll keep it very short. I'm looking after, the course is good for two people. One, जिनको Facebook certifications clear करने. So on Facebook, there are certifications, which is Facebook Blueprint. media planning, Facebook blueprint, media buying. I've cleared both of those certifications couple of times. And it is not an easy certification because it is registered and recognized globally around the world. So अगर आपको कहीं job करनी है on a good position, whether it's a different market or in Pakistan, if you have that certification on your CV, that automatically sets you apart from other candidates. So that is one. So once we go through the session, you should be able to clear your certification exam because the course is very practical, as the exam is also very practical. That is one. Second, anyone who's into media agencies or who's looking graduates who want to be a part of media agencies and come into the digital marketing, they think that university courses will teach them how to do digital marketing, but it's not the case. And when they go end up in the media agency or they go and go for interviews, then they don't really know how the marketing works or how Facebook marketing works. Or when a client will ask them a specific strategy, कि मुझे ये campaign चलाना है, इसको मैं कैसे चलाऊं? These are the results I'm looking for on Facebook. So then they don't know much about it, and that is where I think a lot of Pakistani, especially Pakistani students or new graduates, struggle there. So with this course, they should be able to take that step very quickly between learning the theory and then actually executing and managing the campaigns alongside. Then once they know that stuff, then they can. Those are the things that also come in Facebook certification exam. So once you know that, then you should be able to clear the Facebook certification as well. So anyone who's into digital marketing or wants to clear Facebook certified ads, then they can just take up this course, to be simple.
Amazing. And is this for people who have a certain background in digital marketing, or people who who don't have a background, who don't work in the digital marketing stream at the moment, but are aspiring candidates? They can also
I would say if they don't have a background, agar background nahi hai, like you've done something but you still are curious about how Facebook ads work, because this is how it's going to be and this is only going to get more advanced in the next 10 years. So yes, definitely take up this course. And then of course, people who are working in the sector or who want to work in the sector and excel there, then definitely. But I would say that if you don't have any interest, but you just, because you use Facebook, you want to learn Facebook marketing, then I would just say that it is not the course that you're looking for, but I would just want you to save your money there, because I don't want to teach anyone who's only learning Facebook marketing because he's using Facebook, he or she. It should be for people who are actually genuinely interested in learning and clearing the certification, and also they aspire or are already in the media sector, because that is where I feel that I can be more productive. And also then at the end of the day, they will also be more interested, because it is not an easy course. Facebook marketing is not a joke. Yes, a few years ago, it was just one campaign. You just click on it and the post was boosted, and then 1,000 people will view that post. But now it's a completely different scenario. So it's not an easy job, and it's for people who are genuinely interested in it.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Zuhair. And so now that we know that who are the ideal people who should apply to both these courses, one of the questions that I, on behalf of the audience, would like to ask both of you is that, number one, why what is the why behind you teaching this, other than the fact that you want a transfer of knowledge? And number two, and while you're answering this question, I would ideally want you to focus on the competitive advantage, or any support, or any advantage that the people who offer this course will get if they enroll and learn from both of you. So number one, why are you doing this? And number two, what will someone get out of this in addition to the learning itself? So more specifically, I am focusing on things like mentorship, like after course support. So What are your thoughts on that? And if you could share those with the potential candidates.
Okay. All right. Oh, just as I told you that I am a programming veteran, doing coding since 2010, and actively coding, and I've got no plan of retiring from coding even if I become millionaire. Okay, so that's a biggest advantage. That's a biggest advantage they're going to get. And as I talked to before, Sana madam, that I'll give 2 hours or 3 hours depending each day. If they stuck somewhere in questions and all those things, yeah. So that's the biggest advantage they got. I'm not a theoretical teacher. Let me clarify that. I will when I'm teaching something like for loop, if else, or whatever. I'll do give them a bit of theory and theoretical question that will be asked in the interviews if they go for the interviews and things like that. And that's the biggest advantages they have. They have me, and I've built, as I've told you, $1 million company with Bootstrap. Inshallah, second project. This is taking much more time because we have built things that is still not even on available on Google. I cannot disclose it right now because ideas got stolen in just 1 second. So that's the biggest advantages they're going to get. And secondly, if I know I'm teaching, I've already taught before in 2008, 2007 to UIT student who to object oriented programming to Osman Institute students, and their outcome was very positive. Everyone there aim to just pass the exam. So yeah, they all pass with a good grades and all that. So yeah, that's the biggest advantage they're gonna get. Also, secondly, say yeah, I have batch of 6 people, and there's a weaker student who's taking much more time. I'll get no problem. If I commit to 2 hours, I'll give in 1 hour extra. That's not a problem because I'm sincere with my job. Okay, I'll give my 100% or I'll don't do the job at all. And the outcome, as I've told you before, my aim, my approach, and my thing is that at the end of the course, after I switch them to PHP or and React.js to get them some freelance work or some job, and also recommend them online certification, and just like as Zohair told. There is all. We will use HackerRank, as I've mentioned before, hackerrank.com for a measurement. There are 30 basic HackerRank questions which anyone can pass who will do my course. And as I progress, I will let them introduce to HackerRank questions. There are 30 questions almost. Yeah, 30 question, 30, 30 challenge, but they have messed up the list. So some advanced question they put on number 9, some really easy question they put on number 22. So I know what to assign to what student at what time at what level. So they can show that they can also show that on that CV that I have done the hacker rank. And if there are other website too where there are advanced coding challenges, and they are also very valuable if they clear that. So yeah, my outcome is this. If when my course ended, a guy can easily code and can get a freelance job if he want, if he or she wants, or a job if he or she wants. Because here in Karachi as well, they are ditching the degree altogether, because they are, and even I'm getting a good offers for React.js React, yes, I am a graduate, but other than that, there are no requirement for the degree at all. So that's the biggest outcome of my course. They don't need degree. They can, if they want, they can give online exam or hacker rank or something like that. They will count as well. Then they value all over the world. Yeah.
Thank you, Masroor. And over to you, Zuhair, if you could answer the same question, which is why are you doing it and what is the competitive advantage that your students will get while learning from you?
Okay, cool. So the reason I'm doing it is, like I said, I started way back in 2013, 2014. And since then, I've been very passionate about media. So I haven't done any other job besides media. And so it was my passion. I live and breathe media. And this is what what I will be doing for the next 20, 30 years as well. What competitive advantage do I offer is that, as I said, I've been working on more than 5 to 7 global clients, which includes the likes of Cadbury Dairy Milk, Oreo, Dettol, and then Infamil, Infagrow, these baby formula milk. And then there's Durex, which is one of the most recognized global brands. And then also in terms of local brands, I worked on Allpers, Tarang, Candyland, Bisconi. So I have a huge list of clients that I've worked on. And even currently, as I speak, I'm leading the two markets, Malaysia and Singapore, and running 12 to 15 different Facebook campaigns as well as YouTube campaigns at the same time. So I feel that experience I can pass on very easily. And I do want to genuinely help, especially the uh, graduates or people working in Pakistan, because I do feel there's a big talent gap in terms of digital marketing in Pakistan. And this can really help them excel if they are already on a digital marketing position or if they want to be. So that is one. Regarding mentorships, I'm already helping a lot of people on LinkedIn with regards to how they should pursue their careers or what is the best ways of digital marketing, what are some of the best practices. So my LinkedIn is already there, and during the sessions I can also share, and I'm always in touch with people there. I'm very active, so and they can get any support from me during the course or outside the course. There's not a problem. But like I said, provided they have to be genuinely interested in this, because it looks like media. When people hear the word media or digital marketing, they take it very casually. But when you actually work on the brands, then you will feel and sense that it is not a casual. It is equally difficult as all other fields. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm asking from the people who would be participating in this course.
Awesome. Thank you very much, both of you, for your time. I think this was very insightful, and I genuinely hope that the message got across to all the potential candidates. Uh, the only thing that they have to do is to have some passion, desire for learning, and the will to, show some grit to be successful, and the rest will be taken care of. And we have both of you as great mentors and people who have been there, who have done it before them, and who are eager to share their knowledge and help the next generation grow in this in the respective fields. So thank you very much for your time today. If we receive any questions and queries, please make sure that people who are watching, if you have any queries, reach out to us on info@edlytica.com, or you can also drop us a message on our Facebook or WhatsApp. The details are on the Facebook page. We will look forward to receiving your queries. The courses will tentatively start from the first week of October, which is 2nd of October, and we will be sharing more information on the Facebook page, on our LinkedIn, on our Insta, and other social media handles. So please stay tuned. And hopefully we will make sure that your learning never stops. The only thing that you have to do is to be selfish about your own learning. So thank you very much for joining us on Sunday.
No,
Thank
sir.
you for joining us on Sunday. And we look forward to having awesome sessions starting soon. for both of you.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.